on, welcome guys, welcome. Let's go over the markets. Well, selling resumed today. All right, so we'll go over that. The Dow, I think at the highest, at the lowest, was down 370, so 370 points. Retraced up, still finished down 173 points down. All right, so let's take a look at that. We've put the time frames back on the daily time frames. All right, so the Dow. All right, so the Dow is right here. All right, we were hoping that we could get some buy-in, right, to come in. We've had I think what 4 or 5 days of buying. If you guys look here, so every candle hit, right, it's been moving higher. But selling resume today. So we'll see how the market closes tomorrow. All right. That's the Dow. This is the S&P right here. NASDAQ, you guys know we've been slowly getting into NASDAQ stocks. All right. We had a green candle. Finally had a green candle yesterday on the close, but we've got a white candle here because of the selling. All right. And then the Russell is perhaps the worst performing index. Clearly, all right, clearly in the markdown phase, and look to start testing support down here again. All right. So right here on the Russell, clear defined support and resistance. All right. So selling has resumed. All right. The VIX is at 1669 right here, 1669, so still below 20. All right, so still good for the markets, but it has been moving higher. All right, remember it came from a low of 13, right, high 12s, 13. All right. Now US 30 traders and NAS 100 traders, we had a long going and that closed. Right, so long going here, that's closed. We did not send out any signals for this short. All right, so just be careful. That doesn't mean you can't go short. Just wait. All right, just wait for the trade to develop. All right, we'll know tomorrow. Wait for the New York session. All right, to see whether we're gonna go short. We did have a sell short signal here, but that retraced. All right. Now, if you traded on the smaller time frames, you might have caught this short, but that happened very, very quickly. Okay. But retraced again. Let's see if we can. So here we've got resistance, support. Let's say right about here. Okay. All right. Same thing for the NAS. All right, that long closed big red candle here. Sellers came in. There was some data this morning. All right, so same thing here on the short. All right, let's take a look at the current positions. All right, current positions in Monster Scalper. Current positions in Monster Scalper. All right, a lot of the positions changed. So let's take a look at that. Swiss yen pull back a bit today, but still holding. All right, so buy signal is here. That's still holding. Swiss yen. All right, pound yen, buy signal is here. Pull back. All right, we'll see what it does this evening. All right. Hey, Betty, welcome, Betty, welcome. All right. That's Swiss yen. Hold on. All right. SGD JPY, SGD JPY. All right. That's holding right here. Euro yen, that's pullback. So a lot of the pairs pull back. We're gonna bring in dollar index made a big move today, made a move higher. So that flipped a lot of the trades. All right. So keep an eye on the euro yen here. Let's take a quick look at the dollar. All right. So you guys know we've been long the dollar, and then a lot of the dollar positions closed, right? Remember, they closed on this pullback here. And that pullback was for several days. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days, guys, of pullback. Still green here, right? But lower. Look here, every candle is on a daily time frame. All right. So it's been a decent pullback. Finally, we got buying that came back in today. All right. So that changed everything. All right. So still holding. The dollar is still holding. All right, it's upward trend line. All right. So the dollar closed at what's that? 0.73% today. Okay. So keep an eye on that dollar, right? Keep an eye on that dollar and your dollar pairs. It's back, moving, continuing to move higher again. Okay. All right. All right. So EUR JPY, Euro JPY, that's right here. If the selling continues, a lot of your yen positions will close. Okay, so keep an eye on that. If you guys are in the yen pairs long, just know, right? Things are changing. CAD yen, Aussie yen, close Aussie yen. All right, red candle, sell signal. Buy to cover signal, so close that trade. Aussie yen, close that trade. We'll wait. We will not add any positions this evening, right? We'll wait for the market to settle, give directions. All right, some directions, better directions. So we'll look for early next week, Sunday, Monday. Okay, for Forex. Aussie dollar that closed, right? So dollar is moving higher again. So that inverse gonna close. So right, red candle broke support. Right, Aussie dollar closed that trade. All right, Aussie dollar closed that trade. All right. New Zealand dollar, I'm short, same thing here. New Zealand dollar, right? Red candle here. Close that trade, guys. All right. And now it's back between, and you'll see this with a lot of pairs. That's why we've got to wait, right? Wait to see what follows. Okay. So buy signal was here, broke support, red candle. A lot of selling came in today, guys. All right. Remember, these are the inverse. So as the dollar index moves higher here, right, these inverse pairs, right, Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar, pound dollar, right, they're going to come down. So forced to get out of that trade there. All right. Pound dollar, same thing here. Buy signals here, red candle, close that trade. And again, keep an eye on these yen pairs. If the selling continues with these yen pairs, all right, you'll have to close those trades. All right, so just remember that. Right. Okay. Short positions in Monster Scalper. Short positions in Monster Scalper. Aussie Swiss. Let's take a look at Aussie Swiss. All right, that short still doing well. All right, sell short signal is here. Nice breakdown of support, redistribution, good trade going there. All right. Now these dollar trades here short, we'll have to cover on those. Okay. So dollar ZAR, sell short signal was here, white candle here, close that trade. All right, dollar ZAR, close that trade. USD CNH, same thing. Red candle here, green candle, buy to cover, dollars moving higher again. All right, so we have to close that trade. All right, close the dollar trades. All right, unless it's, holding, trending down perfectly. USD SGD, same thing. Green candles coming in. All right. This was a big move in the dollar, guys. Big move in the dollar index today. Big reversal. All right. Not good for the trades. USD SGD closed that trade. All right. USD HUF. All right. Sell short signal is here. Green candles here. Buyers are coming in. Close that trade. USD HUF. USD SEK. And I know it's frustrating, right, when this happens, but a lot of buying, selling came in equities. Buying came into the dollar. All right. So USD SEK. Close that trade. Let's see what Forex Dominator did. Usually Forex Dominator can hold these trades better. We'll see. All right, HKD JPY, that's your Hong Kong yen. That's holding. All right, so buy signal here has not affected it. All right, so still looking for break resistance here. All right, so nothing to change here. HKD JPY. New Zealand yen. All right, buy signal here. Retraced a bit. All right, all green candles, nothing to do yet. SGD JPY, that's holding. So yeah, so Forex Dominator has done a good job so far, holding. CAD yen, buy signal is here. That's holding. Let's take a look at the dollar. All right, so the dollar, USD SGD, right, long. All right, buy signal is here, holding nicely, right? That's what's good about the longer systems, guys, the trend following systems, right? Even with the intraday, big intraday swings, all right, that doesn't affect, right, Forex Dominator as much, right? Tends to stay in the trend. That's a good example here. So with the dollar trades, right, they're holding. USD, DKK, right, holding, right, that's holding. Looks very similar to that, to the dollar index, all right? And then USD MXN, that's holding here, all right? New Zealand CAD long, New Zealand CAD, all right? Let's close this here, all right? We've got white candles coming in, right? This is where this is almost identical to where the buy signal came before, right here and right here. But we've got white candles coming in. We have a downward trend line. This is why we might want to close this trade. If you guys look here, we have a downward trend line, and guess what? Sellers could come in. All right, so let's just try to protect that trade here. New Zealand CAD, close that trade. All right. New Zealand Swiss, same thing. All right, downward trend line, right? Failing to hold above resistance, breaking support here. I know we don't have any red candles. All right. Hey, Solomon, welcome. I know we don't have any red candles, guys. All right, but just go ahead and close it. New Zealand Swiss. All right. New Zealand dollar. All right, same thing. All right. Buy signal here. Sellers are coming in, red candles. Close that trade, please. All right. So we do have a reversal back, right? Back to the dollar long, equity markets short. Okay. And we'll take a look at how this has impacted stocks, right? Tech stocks and communication services. Those are the two sectors we've been adding lately. Okay. And I don't think we'll add, we'll look to see, but definitely wait on Forex, all right, for things to settle so that we can get better direction, all right. Um, Short positions in Monster Forex Dominator. Short positions in Forex Dominator here. Again, we had about 5 days of buying, and the selling resumed today. All right. Euro New Zealand, sell short signal is here, right? Still holding the markdown phase. All right. So nothing to do there. If anyone is in it, if it gives you, see right now, it's turning, that candle is trying to turn from white to red right here. I would wait for it to close, right? Or if you want to, you can certainly close the trade right now. Buy signal is here. Buy signal is here. And you would take a small loss or break even there. All right. Euro New Zealand, Euro SGD. This one is holding much better here. Sell short signal is up here. All right. Holding nicely, moving lower. It's getting past, you just know you have support here. All right. So it's getting down lower to move. All right. Let's see here. So that's EUR SGD, EUR SEK holding support here. Now we do have lower highs, lower lows here. All right. So but just be careful that again, selling came back today, dollars moving higher, so that will change a lot of the trends. Let's take a look at the stocks. We've been talking about slowly getting into stocks again with Stock Boss and Bullmaster. And in particular, technology stocks. All right, so let's take a quick look at the sector. Technology sector, see how that did today. All right, we got a lot of selling. However, things pull back, right? Like I said, we were down, market was down about equity markets. That was down over 300 points, closed at 173. All right, so market pulled up, but let's see what it did with the sectors here. All right, so communication sector pullback. We still have a buy signal, right? That's the only, right, only sector where we have a buy signal. All right, the other sectors. Let's go through these. Selling did resume in a lot of these sectors. Industrial, we were hoping, so technology held. All right, so technology, that sector held. Now we don't have a buy signal. All right, but we do have green candles on that day. And what we're going to do here, so we'll look for opportunities today in tech, both tech and communication services. Okay. All right. So here's our downward trend line here. Okay. So real estate, nothing. Healthcare, right? We were concerned about healthcare. Selling came back in. All right. So that's very strong. All right. So let's take a look at those stocks. All right, so technology stocks in Stock Boss. All right, so buy signal, it was here, right, at 709, trading at 734. All right, so still holding a bit of a pullback, but still strong there. All right, that's AVPT. All right, in Stock Boss. GWH, buy signal was here, right? Retraced a bit, but still holding. We do have a purple support and resistance here, so keep that in mind, all right? We have a decent trend line. Let's do that. Now, sometimes after we get selling like this, right, buyers will come in, all right, the following day, all right? And let's do this here. So we'll look for a break above resistance here. Price is being squeezed here. All right. So that's telecommunications, tech in stock boss. So we have the two here. Now services, these are communication services. All right. ADT, buy signal is here. A bit of a pullback. That's to be expected based on the selling. All right. All right. The next one, HUYA, buy signal is here. All right. Holding. All right. Holding. TAL, buy signal is here. All right. Pull back. All right. Pull back here. Still holding. And WW, white candle here. All right, so we get buying tomorrow. If we get buying tomorrow, right, we need that buyers to come back in. That's the trend line there. And then here is resistance right here. All right, so the goal is to have buyers come back in. White candle. If we get a red candle, just go ahead and close the trade. All right, now remember, with these, just getting slowly, right? We don't have buy signals on the market. So we're trading these because of the sector. All right, the sector is moving. So we're trying to get an early start, but it certainly might fail, guys. All right, especially if we get continued selling in the equity markets. All right, in Bullmaster, KTOS buy signal was here. All right, let's bring in our trend line. A bit of a pullback. Now we might be too early, but let's see. Let's do this here. All right, bit of a pullback, still holding big candles there. PLTR buy signal here. That's holding. All right, we have good support, and this one held really well with the selling. All right. All right. So holding above resistance right now, or green candles. That's good. PLTR. SMCI buy signal here. A bit of a pullback, almost similar to the previous. All right. Support here. Good support. Resistance here, right? So it's trading right at resistance, buy signal holding. All right. If we have an up market tomorrow, right, we could see these move. All right. SMCI. And the last one here in Bull Master, SYNA. SYNA trend line. Let's bring in our support. This one looks really good. Just remember, when if they hold with the selling, right? If selling comes in and they hold like this one did here, that's very encouraging. Okay. All right. So support, resistance, breaking out. Buy signal came in right here. All right. In Bull Master. And buy signal came in at 93, trading at 96. Okay. So not bad. All right. This one held really well. All right. Okay. As far as, again, Forex, right, we're going to wait on entering any new positions. Okay, Dow big picture, right? For the week, still fine, right? Still holding that upward trend line, all right? So yes, we had some selling today, but for the week, we're still up. Remember, we had what, from last week, right? Including last week, 5 days of buying, right? 4 or 5 days of buying. So on big picture, weekly time frame, Dow still holding nice upward trend line. All right. NASDAQ, same thing. All right. 2 weeks, still this week, green candle here. All right. So 2 weeks of green of buying here. S&P, right, still holding here. The Russell is the only one that's still trading near support here. But all right, so nothing has really changed, right? So just 1 day, right? 1 day of selling out of 5 days. So 5-6 days. All right. All right. But just be on alert, right? Just be on alert. All right. I just want to take a quick look at Forex Monster Scalper. We're still consolidating, all right? So 50-50. But things have just changed, right, guys? So just be careful. The yen pairs. Let's see here. Yeah, they're all over the place. So just wait for things to settle. If you want to trade on a smaller time frame, you might find some opportunities. I know some of you called me today. You found some opportunities on the smaller time, on the 60-minute. You can do that. All right, but we'll see. See here, euro pairs, everything is mixed. Pound pairs. So give it a chance to settle. All right, give it a chance to settle. Stock boss. Let's run that. Heat seeker 15. Let's see. Technology SES. All right. All right, we've got white candles. All right, so we'll add this one here. All right, that's a technology stock. All right, SES. Just know we're in a selling environment, guys, but at least we have buying coming in the sector. All right, so that's good. So we can slowly add stocks. However, it has to be in the right sector, all right? So consumer services, communication services, and technology, all right? So this one here, SES, found really good support. So really good support here, all right, at $1.87, right? We have a white candle here, all right? Now, to get a buy signal on the weekly, which we don't need, right, would be all the way up here. We don't need that. All we need to know is that, at least the selling has stopped, and we have a white candle here, so that tells us selling has stopped. On our trading window, which is the daily time frame, all right, we can see here that stock came from $11.22. Good support here, right, on the daily. 194. Buy signal came in, a bit of a pullback here, but still holding. All right, good markdown phase. All right, so here is your risk reward, right? So great risk reward. Resistance is here. So we've broken resistance. We do have a buy signal by your system stock boss, and support is right here. Support is right here. All right, so buy signal is at 243. Support is at $1.93. So worst case, right, if it fails, right, we'll get out right in this area here. All right, so again, the sector is on our side, right? We have buying coming in the tech sector. So we're not trading all the sectors, just, right, technology and communications services. So SES in stock boss, and that's technology. All right, now we don't have a lot, we have a couple, of technology stocks that came in today. The next one, SHCR. On the daily, we've got a buy signal, but I think on the weekly, sellers still in control. So we'll wait. All right. So on the weekly time frame, good markdown phase, right? This stock fell from what's that? $12.60, trading at $1.19. All right, but we need at least a green, a white candle here. All right, so we need at least some buyers to come in. We have really good support right here at $1.40. So we'll wait on this one. All right, buy signal on the daily, but if you guys look here, all right, if we get in too soon, all right, let's wait for that week to develop. All right, if we get in too soon on that buy signal, this is what could happen here. All right, sellers could come back in, right? All right, so buy signal here, break of resistance, broke support, red candle, sell signal, sellers came back in. We don't want that to happen. So just wait for further confirmation, especially guys with the market here, right? We really should not be trading stocks. All right. But we're trying to get an early start. If you guys do these trades, just trade lightly, okay? And get out on when the price breaks support, okay? Services, we have two here. So communication services, all right? No buy signal here. No white candles, green candles on the weekly. All right. Next one here, GEO. I thought we were in this one. All right, we were watching it. This one went already, so this one took off. All right, on the weekly time frame here, right? Green candles, that's great on the weekly. All right, on the daily, our trading window, and this is a good example, guys, of what these stocks can do. All right, it's too late to get in, right? But this is why we want to get in a bit early. All right. By the time the NASDAQ really take off, right, technology sector really starts to move, a lot of these stocks will be out of reach. So this is why we want to at least attempt to get in a bit early. Okay. So buy signal was here on this one at 777. All right. It's already at 885. Right. So too late to get in. If you had gotten in here, you could add first position here and then add on a break of this resistance, all right, reaccumulation. But so we can't do anything with this one. And services, that sector has a buy signal, okay? So we'll wait. Too late for this one here. All right, so stock boss, Bullmaster. All right, let's run Bullmaster. All right, 38 guys. All right, so they're definitely looking to get into stocks. That's why we've been. All right, so let's start with technology, right? Bullmaster. Just know Bullmaster stocks are a bit more expensive because we do large cap stocks in Bullmaster. All right, if the stock is too expensive, if you know how to trade options, you can certainly trade the option. Okay, technology stocks, VRT. All right, VRT. We're going to add this one. All right, look at the weekly, guys. All right, great move here on the weekly. All right, buy signal is here. All right, big move on the weekly. So we have great confirmation of the trend. And our trading window, which is the daily time frame here. All right. Previous trade did really well. Buy signal was at $15, closed at 36. Really good trade. All right. We have a new buy signal, right? Break of this resistance right here. Buy signal right here, holding nicely. And that is part of technology. All right. So great. VRT, and that's in Bullmaster. And that's technology. All right. All right, let's keep going. Once we're done with this, that's it. We'll be done. All right. Technology. So we have a few technology, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 16. All right. KTOS. KTOS. All right. Weekly time frame looks good. All right. Good markdown phase. All right. We always say let someone else buy it up here. We'll buy it down here. Buy signal, green candles, gapping up on the weekly. Let's see if the daily is set up. Very choppy, guys. Very choppy on the daily. So let's go to the next. We'll pass on this one here. All right. We don't fall in love with any stock. All right. All right. JBL, that's gone. All right. DRS. All right, this must be a new IPO. Breaking out, right? Good green candles, breaking resistance. Let's take a look at the daily. So good confirmation of the trend, upward trend. Buyers are definitely in. All right. Very choppy on this one, guys. We'll wait. Hey, Anthony. Welcome, Anthony. Welcome, bud. All right. Very choppy on this one. Let's wait. All right. They don't have to be perfect, but PL, we're in this one. RBLX, right? Sellers are still in control here. All red candles, wait. Let's wait on this one here. CRWD, technology here, all right? Buy signal, right? Good. Look at this, guys, on the weekly, all right? Good setup here. Look at this. Previous buy signal, right? Bought here, sold here, markdown phase, accumulation, buy signal right here, moving up nicely, but that's on the weekly. Let's take a look at the daily here. I think it's gone too far on that daily here. Buy signal came in at 167. It's at 187. That's gone up 20 points. All right, don't chase them. SE. All right. Good buy signal, but the weekly guys are finding support, still red candles, right? Sellers are still in control, so they can push that price back down, right? All right, so wait. All right, we don't have to be in a hurry. Waiting for a buy signal on this one. All right. Here's a good one here. All right. So SYNA found really good support. And this is what we want at a minimum, right? We've got white candles here. All right. Found support. Support is right here. All right. And the last 3 weeks, including this week, we've had buyers, right? These white candles here. Right. So, right, higher lows right here. Every week that price has moved higher, right? From 82 to currently 96, been moving higher. So that's good, right? At a minimum, that's what we want. On the weekly, now let's take a look at the daily. And all right. All right, so good markdown phase on the daily. This stock fell from $292, guys. 290, 96, 90, yeah. Good one for calls if you guys, or if you can still trade the underlying. So it's found good support, and this is technology, right? So we know that technology and communication services is leading right now out of what we hope is the selling is done, right? And this is a good sector for the fourth quarter. Remember, right? For the holidays, right? Technology, right? Communication services, they do well, right? So no surprise that they're buying that sector, those two sectors. So buy signal right here, right? At 93, trading at 96. So we'll add this to Bullmaster, all right? SY and A, and our Bullmaster traders will send this out this evening for you guys, all right? And technology sector, all right? So win the right sector. And this one is SY and A. SY and A, nice breakout, all right? Nice breakout there. All right. ACMR, right? Weekly looks good, but I think look at this, guys. Really good, right? Really good trade, right? Support here. Mark down on the weekly now. This is a weekly buy signal, right? On the daily, I think it's gone. But we'll take a look. Yeah. So on the weekly, buy signal came in at 1569.67. It's trading at 1980. So that's gone here. All right. So that's technology. Let's take a look at services. And we have a few services, and then we'll be done. All right. Services, communication services. All right. This one is gone. All right. That's A and F. All right, that one is gone. You see why this one here is gone, guys? You see why we're trying to get on this? The market isn't perfect. See here, this on the weekly. All right. We still have, we don't have buy signals on the Dow, S&P, and NASDAQ, right? But that sector is moving. All right. So if we wait for the market to develop, these stocks will be gone. Look at this one here. It's already gone. All right. So FL, we need a buy signal there. Waiting for a buy signal. This one is gone here also. Look at the weekly. All right. Nice move in the weekly, guys. Now, every time frame, when you guys go through your markdown, your markup, your markdown, you'll find these on every time frame. All right. Not that we're going to trade it on the weekly time frame, but look at this, right? On the weekly time frame. Perfect setup. All right. On the daily, however, which is our trading window, it's gone. All right. It's gone too far. Buy signal was here, 143, trading at 162. Okay. So, and that symbol is WSM. All right, that's gone. Just a few more. FYBR, no buy signal there. Okay. All right. Okay. So BAH, right? All right. So we have a continuation of the trend. So we have a nice choppy in here, but fairly decent markup phase. All right. On the weekly, look at these big candles here on the weekly, guys. Right. Big candles came in last week, current this week. All right. And even with the selling today in the markets, in equities, it held, right? That's on the weekly. And then here on the daily time frame, all right, previous trade, look at this, all right? Buy signal here, sell signal here, waited, got out, markdown phase. and here, buy signal here, and moving higher. All right, so we'll add BAH in Bullmaster. All right, and again, that's technology. All right, so good buy signal here. Buyers are coming in really good. Resistance is right here. Right, good setup here. All right, strong. Look at this, very strong. All right, even with the selling today, held. All right, and that's BAH. Now again, market isn't perfect, right? Right, so we don't have the indexes on our side, but we do have the sector. So just keep that in mind. AMC, nothing there. Right. AEO, and remember these are communication services stocks. Okay, nothing, no buy signal on this one. WW, wait on that one. Nothing here, no buy signal. And the last one, no buy signal. All right, so we've got, not bad, 4 opportunities this evening. All right, and just remember, we're trading the sectors on these, okay? So communication services, right? Communication services and technology, those are the 2 best sectors, guys, okay? So communication services, we have a buy signal. Yes, we had a pullback today. All right, and then tech. All right, buyers are coming in on the tech, found really good support. Right, hopefully we can break through that resistance, that downward trend line. Resistance is about right here. Get up in this area, we could get a buy signal. All right, similar to the previous buy signal all the way here in technology. All right, and technology was up, not by a lot, but it was up today. All right, guys. So that's the big move right now. All right, technology stocks, communication services, and the dollar. All right, so those of you who trade Monster Scalper, look for where is it? See here, the dollar, right? So the dollar made a big move today, so it's back in control. All right, so it's following this trend line. Big move today, right, in the dollar. Okay, so if we see any buy signals, right? I know we saw some on the smaller time frames. We'll send those out. Okay, all right, but the market right now, equities are up, E-minis are up in the futures, okay, but that can change in the morning, okay? All right, guys, take care. Have a good weekend. I'll see our traders tomorrow, all right, in the mindset class tomorrow, all right? And the rest of your beginning traders, I'll see you guys on Saturday, all right? Take care, guys. Have a good weekend. Take care. Bye-bye.